Good evening and welcome to our special election night coverage here on BNC. I'm Del Walters at our headquarters in Tallahassee. The polls are closed in all of the major races we are following for you at this hour. This is New York City. Eric Adams has already been announced the winner as the next mayor of New York. As you can see, the victory celebration is already underway. They have come out, they have told the audience that yes, he will be the man addressing the crowd. We are looking at several different elections. Of course, we're following the election in New York City. We're also following the Virginia governor's race, which is still too close to call, but leaning towards Glenn Youngkin, the Republican candidate. Adams, as we are listening and waiting for him to begin his speech, Charles Blow, who is with me here in the studio. Charles, this really was not a contest, but what's interesting about it is this is a man that was running on a platform of law and order.
Right. Right, and you know, he to his credit, he was someone who was inside the police department who made a big deal about stop and frisk, that it was wrong to do it the way they were doing. So he always brings that up. He's right about that. But he still wants to go back to a system of policing that is, I think, very different from what all the activists were wanting when they were marching in the streets that summer. So it is still to be seen. It is not clear to me what Eric Adams' platform is. Let's take a listen.
And here is Eric Adams.
The team told me to come through the back, come around the stage, come directly in. And they said, this is the way we want you to move. And I said to them, I'm the mayor. And if they only knew the level of energy I get when I walk in your crowd. There are days on this journey when I was just so depleted and tired and just weary. And historically, I was able to just go out to Queens and sit down with Mommy, and she would re-energize me. And then when Mommy transitioned in April, I would move among you somewhere at a train station, at the grocery store, walking inside the laundromat, or just going to some of the barber shops late at night in Brownsville and Bed-Stuy and go inside when they finish cutting hairs, and we just sit there and just talk. You don't know how much you fuel me. You just fuel me every day. And let me tell you the uniqueness about the fuel, that it's a Shakespearean tragedy that many of you don't know. It doesn't matter if you are in Borough Park in Hasidic community, if you're in Flatbush in the Korean community, if you're in Sunset Park in the Chinese community, if you're in Rockaway, if you are in Queens in the Dominican community, Washington Heights, all of you have that power to fuel us. We are so divided right now, and we're missing the beauty of our diversity. We have to end all of this division of who we are, where we go to worship, what do we wear. No, today we take off the intramural jersey and we put on one jersey, Team New York. So New York City, brothers and sisters.
Jersey.
And I just need to pause for a moment because it's so important for me to do this. 5 people I must acknowledge, and I'm going to acknowledge all of you within time, but there's 5 people I must acknowledge. First is my sister, Ingrid Martin. Where's Ingrid? If I can quote one of the most philosophical geniuses of our time, Drake, started from the bottom, now we're here. Her husband and I were rookie cops together in the police academy. When her son was born, her husband gave me a picture of him laying on his chest. I put that picture inside my police hat. And every time I went on patrol, I looked at him. He's now a grown man, he's adult now. But it reminded me of what we were doing every day that we were on patrol. And she never left my side. Never left my side. No matter how challenging it was, she fought. She built a foxhole. When she ran out of bullets, she picked up rocks. When she ran out of rocks, she picked up dirt. When she ran out of dirt, she just dug a tunnel. But she never left my side. And I'll never forget what she has done for me throughout this entire journey. An amazing, amazing woman. Second is my man, Nate. Nathan. I trusted him with my whole campaign. And I said, listen, you work it out, and no one is going to get in your way. But one thing's for sure, you bet not screw it up. Stayed up night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, calling him, talking to him, just calling from time to time and just say, I just want to know how you're doing. And just spending time bonding together, because when you are in a battle, there's someone that you have to trust and expose yourself to and know that they're not going to take it and sharpen it and turn it to a knife and hold it at your throat, but they're going to be there throughout this entire journey. That's who he was, and I appreciate you for that.
How long do you want to stick with him?
And the man that captured my voice, my brother Evan Steve. Where's Evan? Where's Evan? Evan, communications director. All of you know who he is. You know how dedicated and committed he has been. And he just played a major role in putting together our communication. And lastly, came to Borough Hall. There was a woman there speaking broken English. Came from Peru, just wanted to eke out a living for her family. She came into my office one day and she said that, I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I just want to give you some advice. And she gave me that advice, and she became the center of Borough Hall. She took over my entire life and made sure that we were able to be a functioning office. And it's so significant, Adonis, because sometimes we have the tendency to believe that because someone has not mastered our dialogue and our phonetics, that there's a level of ignorance, and it's not. It is just the ability to give them the opportunity, and they will rise to the occasion all the time. Mastering the sound of English does not make you the greatest leader or the greatest person. And so, Gladys, I thank you so much, Gladys. Here we are, New York. Here we are. And I know many of you...
You are listening to the mayor-elect now of New York City, the second African-American mayor to lead the largest city in the country behind David Dinkins earlier, taking to the stage moments ago and saying, I'm the mayor now, which is perhaps the soundbite which everyone will be talking about in the morning. I'm Del Walters here. And our headquarters, of course, with Charles Blow and also Aisha Mills. And Aisha, it's interesting. We cover these politicians, and they do the race, but the honeymoon is so short now. He will inherit a pandemic. Automatically tomorrow, he has a fire department that says some of them don't want to go to work, and a police department that says some of them don't want to work. The honeymoon will be over before he awakens tomorrow morning.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this is the thing. There's such a massive economic crisis that has already been looming in New York City, just by design, because there's been so many changes happening in the city. It's completely unaffordable for the average person to live in. The education system is having its own internal fight about what are they going to do around honors programs and how racially biased some of their programs are. There's so much happening there. Now crime is up as well. And you've got a man who is a former police officer that is going to be tough on crime, much to the chagrin of the activists throughout the summer that said, wait a minute, we don't want to have more police on the street. We actually want to come up with other ways to invest in our community so that we can deal with violence reduction. And so he's going to be not only facing the crisis of coming out of COVID and figuring out how to get the city back and the demographic shifts that we're seeing in the city that he's got to deal with. Now he's also got to come up with solutions that engage, as he's trying to do right now in this speech, all of the city and galvanize all the support of the people in the city who many of them were against him in the primary.
Then he's
So
got the Times.
Put it together.
He's got the New York Times. Columnists like Charles Blow will not give the brother a break.
Who, me?
How short is his honeymoon going to be?
Well, I mean, he inherits a real problem, a cauldron of
That's
problems.
not the question I asked. The question was how short is
Well,
the honeymoon going to be?
I don't know. I don't know if he gets one. I mean, the thing like I said before, no one knows what Eric's going to do, and so that is the real trick here. I mean, he's articulated some policy positions on some issues, and it's easier to do that in the race when you actually have to stand face to face with someone and say, no, your child cannot go to that school, or your child must go to this school, or your child must be vaccinated, or they can go to school with people who are not. That's when it gets tough. I don't know how Eric behaves in that arena, because we've never seen him in that arena. Eric was not just a police officer. He was a police officer for 22 years. His entire educational background is around criminal justice and public administration. That is his entire DNA. He is not coming at this job like his predecessors have, either lawyers, kind of lifelong politicians, or really super wealthy people. He is, a person from Brooklyn who didn't have a lot and worked a regular job as a cop. And so we don't know what that looks like in New York, because New York has not had that. So what we have to see when he starts to confront the real problems of that city, a city with more billionaires than any other city in America, but also with chronic poverty and chronic problems on the lower end. What does he do?
So what does he do, for instance, when the next Eric Garner is on his watch and the police in Staten Island are saying, you're the guy now, which side are you going to come down, the side of the blue or the side of City Hall?